So far, there's no better artificial air ramp than the Wedge in Texas. For the last 2 years, we've invited the world's best surfers there for Stab High, our annual surf contest held mostly in the air. As much as we've come to look forward to our annual Lone Star State dust-up, this year we were thrilled to see URBNSURF open the first commercially viable wave pool in Australia, which boasts arguably the best throaty pit we've seen.
The first couple I was like, this is like a full slab. I don't know, kind of hearts in your, like, racing. Yeah, you're like, fuck, the thing's like drawing.
A wave called the Beast. But can you punt off of it? When we first visited, the URBNSURF crew told us the tech is geared at pits and point break perfection, but they might have a few tricks up their sleeve to make a wedgier ramp. After sampling a few iterations that first session, our curiosity was certainly piqued. With the Wave Garden's incredibly customizable tech, we were confident that with a few tweaks there was potential for a proper puntable ramp. A week later, we returned with Chippa Wilson and Dion Agius, two of surfing's most eloquent, experienced cosmonauts, who boast unprecedented aerial intelligence, both in the ocean and in wave pools, to see if we couldn't make a proper air section with the Wave Garden's esteemed Basque engineers. What were we hoping to achieve? An artificial ramp comprising some of the common DNA of the world's best airwaves. But what do all these waves have in common, and what makes for the ideal launch ramp? According to Chippa and Dion, what we were looking for was a clearly defined oncoming section or convergent wave that offers what they kept calling quote-unquote projection. A powerful, puntable, confronting section with plenty of time to set up and a soft landing. See this man? This is Hosema, the Wave Garden's mad scientist, founder, and for Dion and Chippa's purposes, their personal magician, tasked with manifesting the best air ramp the pool could offer.
Gotcha. This doesn't mean that the first and the second and the third are going to be different between them.
Yeah, okay, yeah, right, alright. So I think if you start with that first one and then each wave we can just make little adjustments.
Yes.
With Hosema's engineering and bathymetrical knowledge, Dion's progressive, technologically savvy mind, and unmatched experience in freshwater arenas, and Chippa's raw technical mastery and flat-out freak talent, if these three couldn't make an air ramp, no one could. It's a curious thing to behold watching two of the world's best surfers communicate their childlike visions for an ideal aerial opportunity to a brilliant Basque engineer who spent his life obsessing over how to replicate dream waves in a pool. It turns out that much of the genius of Wave Garden's tech lies in the bottom's bathymetry, which provides dozens of variations in waves that are a dream for the everyday punter, but for our highly specific aerial needs, it often worked against us. Chippa and Dion had plenty of suggestions. The URBNSURF crew had their own theories as well as some concerns, but Hosema and the Wave Garden crew had hard research from their prototypes and some theories that just might work. See, unlike in the ocean, wave pool's freshwater reality presents a unique challenge. On an ocean wave, you can see an air section coming from a sandbar away, while in the pool it's nearly invisible, though crystal clear, and tended to take the boys by surprise. No matter how good the ramp, the surfers needed a few cracks to get their head around the timing and approach. Here's some of our favorite flails. Over the 3-hour session, the boys' feedback started to yield real progress. Something closer to the ramp they desired that was much easier to predict.
I mean, it's like a dream come true, really. You think of it as a kid, you always think about perfect waves and creating your own waves and whatnot. And being 32 and doing it now is insane. It's a joke. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you to you for making our waves look good.
So where'd we land? While it ain't Waco, it's getting there. And for Stab High Melbourne, we'll be adjusting the format accordingly, giving surfers a crack at the beast as well as our new novelty ramp. We'll see you in Melbourne.